The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
Good day, one and all, and welcome to Middle-earth for the third instalment of the Lord of the Rings Uber trilogy. But before we even get to that, this is What's the Script. Hello, everybody. Happy summer. Happy World Cup fever. How are you? My name's Craig, and this is Chris. How are you, big man?
I'm hunky-dory. Hunky-dory. By the way, summer, fuck's sake. I've not seen the sun yet.
That's because you slept to fucking half one yesterday. I soldiered out into the world after that fucking maniac Saturday into Sunday morning watching Scotland stuff like you did, mate. But you went all out. You were up at 5 a.m. for your shift. I was lucky enough to get it off because I was babysitting. So you done a full 24 hours. Oh,
Yes, it's not easy being cheesy.
it's no for the faint-hearted, but it was good at the time, and all that. But people, hello again. We are What's the Script. Welcome to another rip-roaring episode. This week we are on episode 14 of Series 7. We were meant to do it last week, but I had a denture malfunction, and I didn't want to put my beautiful face in there on camera with teeth missing and shit, and talking with a whatever it is, being a shush, like Ali McCoist when he's fucking just up in the morning and talk sport. But thank you to Quaint, thank you to Native, welcome everybody. A big shout out to our mainstays over at the Seismic, and also Project Football. Big Mark had our soundbite for the World Cup on his last pod there, which was really, really good, and definitely looking forward to getting on that podcast with him with my Villa top on and having a good laugh. Especially with everything that's going on this pre-season so early and the World Cup and yada yada yada. But a big thank you as well to the Facebook group page. We've lost a couple of people. I want to know who they are. 550 on there. YouTube, very steady, 385 subscribers. And the Instagram, telling you, man, 2,213 wee souls are tuning right into us and engaging and doing the shit. So there, people from Venezuela saying, hello, my darling, how are you? Press this link to see my photos. You're all right there, Kim. Or Ping.
We love the Venezuelans. Fucking the Lord loves a trier.
Indeed, mate.
Perverts.
But that is it. I just listen. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Loads of downloads, loads of listens. We're kind of prevalent all over the world in wee peaks and troughs, and it's fucking smashing. It really is.
Mm.
But apart from that, Chris, it's been a wee while since we last done a recording, and a wee while in which we've gave each other time to fill the pupils with ocular pleasures that put the synapses off in your brain and the like. Well, some days, some are shite. So tell us, what have you been watching this past few days since last we spoke?
I've been watching things, and things have been watching me. But there's no talk about the enlightened ones. First of all, I watched Jack Ryan Ghost War, Amazon Prime. It was alright. Run-of-the-mill spy stuff. On the back of our last huge watching, I watched the remake of Ben-Hur, and I still stand by my comment. It's not as good. I watched The Last Samurai as well. And obviously on the old biblical fucking road, I watched Noah, I watched The Ten Commandments, and I watched Spartacus. Even though like he's not a real guy, but hey, you know what I mean. Then I watched Spider Noir, much like yourself. Um, then I went down some sort of fucking war route. I watched Hunt for Red October,
Oh,
The Darkest Hour, and Zulu Dawn.
oh, for fuck's sake.
And and then finally, I watched The Fellowship of the Ring and watched The Two Towers and finished it up with some Clarkson's Farm as well
Oh,
as the movie we're doing today. But that was my
fantastic.
ocular delights, my pupil pleasures. What about your own, mate?
Excellent. Oh, I've got a good chunk of stuff that you've watched as well. Obviously, twos have been fucking watching as best we can the World Cup, which is taking place in
Mm.
America, Mexico, and Canada, as the world knows. The kick-off times are fucking put me right off. But I stayed up for Scotland like yourself, but I wouldn't even tune in for Argentina Brazil at fucking 2 or 3 in the morning. It's just it can't be done. It fucks you up, man. We're Scottish. We don't like it. Again, like you, mate, and just through pure curiosity and not even knowing it was a thing, I watched the remake of Ben Hur as well, 2016, and it was all right, but it, it really annoyed me with the fact that they decided to fucking deviate for the original and change things. Do you know what I mean? Like
Aye.
married Esther first. It wasn't the tiles, it was an arrow. It was on the boat within fucking 45 minutes and all that. I was like, oh, shite. And then the payoff and all that was all right, but I was like, nah, it's not the
Mm.
same movie. I finished Spider Noir. Got to say, man, I thoroughly enjoyed it. They've done it. They've done it good, man. They really done it good. Get Gotham vibes off it a wee bit. You know what I
That's
mean? But
exactly that,
aye,
innit?
but just that whole during the Depression and Prohibition era, fucking great. And Nicolas Cage is fantastic. He was born to play that, man. I just wish I'd seen him as fucking long-haired Superman. No, I really do. Couple of newbies. I watched The Backrooms, which was very engaging and intriguing, and it's obviously the setup for more. And I'll not say any more than that. Watch it. It's no anxiety ripped out. It's not. It's just it pulls you in. It's intriguing. You like to see what's going to happen. Goes a bit nuts towards the end, and then finishes, and you're like, ah, right. So we're getting there. That's fine. I watched Obsession, which was really good. Um, I didn't know anything about it until I watched it, and aye, it's great. But make a wish, but be careful what you wish for, kind of thing. It's a good watch. I'm continuing with Dutton Ranch Series 1, which is fantastic. If you like Yellowstone, no brainer. I watched The Queen's Gambit and I liked it. So I did. Really did like it.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, it's about chess. I'm not. It's about somebody that plays chess, aye, but there's a lot more to it and it's about the time and all that. It's a wee woman and it was good. I like her. Well, I'm up to date. Series 6 with Clarkson's Farm. It's just fucking top telly. It really is, man. I then went on a wee bit in Avengers fucking binge and watched Avengers, Age of Ultron, uh, Captain America Civil War, and then I went right to fucking Infinity Wars and Endgame, and then Doctor Strange, just because I've not seen it in a while. I'm happy to report I watched the Masters Universe 2026 new movie. I've watched that a couple of times now, and I really like it. It's fun, and it's humorous as well, and no overly. Guys, get it watched, man. If you've got a bit of nostalgia for the 80s and you like He-Man, it's done really well. I went back and watched the remake of The Running Man 2025 and I enjoyed it a lot more than I did the first time. Really good, really good. And what else did I watch? That thing, the World War Two with Tom Hanks, it was all
Aye.
right, but there's nothing we've not heard before in 1,000 other documentaries. It's just in another voice.
Nazis
And
losing
by the
them,
way,
didn't
aye, I was fucking taken aback. It was agog,
they?
but aye, and it's Tom Hanks narrate, but it isn't overly narrated. He's fucking maybe in the 25% an episode. It's experts talking and all that, which was quite good. But
Mm.
again, you've no seen it before.
Mm.
Um, I watched Hokum, which is the new horror suspense movie. It was all right. It wasn't overly scary. I thought it was just dark and what's going to happen, and that was all right. And then, for some strange reason, my Wayne wanted to watch Pinocchio 2022, which is the live remake. Tom Hanks as
Aye.
Geppetto and all that. And it was all right. It's another one of the ones that didn't have to be fucking made ever, but it wasn't done badly. It was just
Aye.
a carbon copy of the the cartoon. And that was me, mate. That's me. But I've on my list for this week, and I'm definitely going to watch it, is Frankenhooker. I keep fucking threatening to watch that, and I keep forgetting, but I'm going to download it after we watch this, after we do this recording. Code 404, which you keep telling me to watch, and I keep forgetting. Marty, Life's Too Short. And I seen a clip of something I've not seen before, and it was Eden Lake 2008, and that intrigues me. So I'm going to watch it.
I think I've seen that, but I'm not sure. It rings a bell anyway.
Does ring a bell. What else
Aye.
rings a bell? My way in school. That rings a bell. Fucking shut up, Craig, you prick. But as we always do, we have a pick of somebody's list each week, including your Facebook group member list as well. But last week it was Chris's list, and I picked a number, and I picked a fucking great number. I don't know what number it was, but it was a good one because it picked a film which we both enjoy immensely from back in 2023. But before we tell you what the film is, I'm sure you already know, let's go back with Christopher in his little mind time machine to the year 2003 and find out what happened then, mate.
Yes. Well, we have been back in 2003 a few times.
Yes.
So instead of world events, I just decided to pick things that happened in the UK. Things closer to home, so we're like that. Oh,
Why
aye.
not?
You might
Why
remember
not?
this, you might know, but here we go. 2003. That was the year the congestion charge in London came into effect, which that's a rip-off, know what I mean?
Oh,
We also had the Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix novel being published in that year. For all you Harry Potter fans. Chelsea Football Club were actually bought by Roman Abramovich for 150 million. That
wow.
happened in 2003 and all.
Can't
Looking
even get a
that's
player for
mental,
that
that.
now, fuck's sake. Jesus.
Yeah. David Kelly, the guy that spoke out about the munitions in Iraq and all that, is found dead by suicide. And if you don't know about that,
Aye. Aye.
go and look at
So
David
list.
Kelly. Go and Google that. That's just go and do that.
That MI5 suicide, aye.
Aye, fucking how dare you speak up? But there you
Oh,
go. Britain's last surviving World War One officer, Norman Porteous, dies in Edinburgh at the age of 104. So there you go.
thanks for your service, sir. God rest you.
On a lighter note, Brookside ends after its 21 years of running. Apparently,
Oh, I thought I
apparently.
only fucking finished about 5, 6 years ago. Oh, I'm old. I'm an old man. I remember the fucking very first episode in 1985 or something, or four, or I don't know when it
Aye,
was. Oh,
oh,
Jesus.
there you go. Brooksider. Um, Ian Huntley was also found guilty and given a life sentence. That beastly
Bastard.
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 And finally, Bob Monkhouse died of cancer. So that
I didn't
was,
get it was that long ago either.
I don't know.
Fucking
Oh
hell.
no,
I
I
loved
was
your
shook.
Bob. No,
Bob.
he do you ever see any of his stand-up stuff? He's fucking
No,
blue, by the way. He done,
no,
my dad and Ma took us to a Christmas one year, and it was at the Corker Hill Club, funny handshake club, you know what I mean, for Christmas. And he was the stand-up guy. And all the Waynes had to be sent out the room when he done his half an hour bit. You know what I mean? So that just shows you how blue our Bob was. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant.
But as well as that, there was films out that year, and here's just some decent ones, shall we say. So it's Scary Movie 3, which I think is possibly the best. No, I think it's number 2. I think it's the best. But Scary Movie 3 was it. We get Pirates of the Caribbean, The Black Pearl. That's what made me fucking feel old.
It's one of our
You've got
top listened to podcasts, people.
you've got Kill Bill there with Quentin Tarantino. Mystic River. Finding Nemo was 2003. You had the Italian Job remake, remake,
I like that.
and uh, and then funnily enough, The Last Samurai that came out in 2003. So
There you
that was
are.
just some films to entertain yourself there. Get your bum bunkhouse is death, no? But albums as well. You had Linkin Park, Meteors. You had The Strokes, Room on Fire. You had 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. Muse, Absolution. The White Stripes, Elephant, and Metallica, Satanga. So
Hmm.
there was some tunes there for you. That's some CDs. That's some CDs are still getting bought.
Hmm.
I actually think that is that not the fucking year that Napster and Metallica had the big phone out?
I don't know what Napster was. What
That's
was
the
it?
thing you could just download fucking any song and all that shit. And I think
Right. I
the
think I
whole
was on LimeWire or fucking Morbius back then or
yeah.
something.
So yeah.
Hmm.
But as well as deaths, who also joined Bob Monkhouse in the Deadpool was Johnny Cash, Robert
Ah.
Kardashian, John Ritter,
Ah.
Gregory Peck,
Ah.
Catherine Hepburn,
Ah.
Barry White, Bob
Ah.
Hope,
Ah.
June Carter,
Uh,
Charles Bronson, and
ah.
finally, the last king of Scotland, Idi Amin.
Oh, he's a cheeky bastard, that Idi Amin, I tell you.
Aye, aye, aye. It's a challenging wank. But
Big box full of fucking horns and feet in his fucking bedroom, that cunt.
yeah, have a trinket. Beg your pardon.
Would you like give the man a foot necklace on his fucking departure? He's been a good guest. He didn't speak like that, people, by the way. He probably spoke like this. Give him a foot.
Oh, bye. But that was 2003. That was about all rundown of 2003 there. Some highlights and some lowlights, shall we say. But
Aye. 2003, also the year 2002, 2003, Rangers won a treble, wearing that Mad Diodora strip that we all loved, and that was probably the last one it was properly fucking made. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It was that fucking. Anyway, I digress. So yes, 2003, folks, 23 years ago. My God, doesn't it feel like that? But also out in that year was the not the penultimate, the final instalment of the trilogy that was The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Absolutely amazing film that we picked for Chris's list. It came out in the UK just in time for Christmas, like a Furby, wasn't it? Yes, December the 17th. So I was there. I was there on opening night because I was itching, obviously, just like yourself, mate, because I fucking bought right in. Obviously directed by Sir Peter Jackson, people. You know what I mean? As we like to call him. And if you watched, which we didn't at the time, if you did watch the director's cut, which came out a wee bit later, had a runtime of 4 hours and 13 minutes, which is the one I watched just because it was the one I had. But Chris, tell us, Peter Jackson directed it, obviously. Tell us a wee bit about who's in it.
Oh well, cast wise, it's returning members, shall we say?
Mm.
We've got Elijah Wood there, Ian McKellen, Sean Astin, Carol Urban, Viggo Mortensen, Andy Serkis, Orlando Bloom, John Noble, Dominic Monaghan, Liv Tyler, Miranda Otto, Billy Boyd, Bernard Hill, Hugo Weaving, John Rhys Davis, and David Wynn. So that's the ones I wrote down. That's your mainstays. That's your big players there. You know what I mean? Monetary
Love that.
wise, $94 million, and according to the internet, it brought in $1.1 billion. So it made
Alien.
money.
Just like the fucking previous two, it didn't half make money. And it was cha-ching stuff, man. And worth every single cent as well, because it's absolutely awesome. Like we touched on last week with Ben Hur about getting Oreo Oscars, fucking Oreo Oscars, mate. This done it and all, didn't it?
Oh, I won 11 Oscars, and apparently has, I think it's like the best performance at the Oscars because it won everything it was nominated for.
Aye.
So,
I mean, see if you get back and watch the 2003 Oscars, people, there's just one table there. Everybody else didn't turn up. Just this is a big hall with one table, and it's all the Lord of the Rings folk, man, just sitting there looking at fucking monkeys. You know what I mean?
funnily, but weird, it didn't win Film of the Year, I don't think.
No, it didn't. That was surprising. I can't even
Uh,
remember what it was, but
I know Mystic River was it that year. I don't know about that one because
that rings up.
I think Sean Penn won Best Actor for that. So
Aye,
that's a good film and all.
rings
If you've
up.
not seen that, Mystic River, watch that.
I never have. I don't think I have. I don't recall that. But I think you're right there. I think that was best movie. I'm not too sure. But aye, what a year! What a year for the old fucking finale of the Lord of the Rings. It was absolutely brilliant. We love it. We've done the first one. We've done Return of the King as well, folks. Please, we implore you, go back and listen to them. Quote heavy, funny, action, amazement. It's smashing. On
True.
IMDb, I know. On IMDb, this film gets a 9 out of 10 and a Rotten Tomatoes combined score of 94% out of 100,
Mm.
which is fucking right up there, bang on the money as far as I'm concerned.
Wow.
Um, what does this film mean to you, mate? Did you go and see it in the pictures and all that?
Oh mate, I went to see this about 3 or 4 times, I think.
Oh,
Well, this, I geeked out heavy on. Well, I've said this to you before. I think this is technically, see, my generation. I think this is your Star Wars. You know what I mean? It's up there. And see if I were to be honest, I actually think I like these. See this whole thing better than I like Star Wars.
I agree.
It's
But I think we've discussed this before. Star Wars will always be my OG nostalgia wise, but if we're talking about
mm,
watch back ability, because I probably watched the original Star Wars three fucking hundred odd times, I would
yeah,
rather go back. If I was getting the choice, I'd go back and watch Lord of the Rings one first.
yeah.
It's That's brilliant. I agree with you, mate. It's up there. I think it's probably I beat Star Wars, and then after number three, I'm going to put Back to the Future as my number three. If I was
Mm,
pushed,
mm. And it's like I know obviously these are like 3 hours long on it, and if you watch the extended versions are longer, and people will go, "Oh, I can't even sit there and watch that fucking," and then well, I've had this recently, and I'll go, but you'll sit there and you'll binge a whole 12-hour series, and every episode is 50 minutes long. When so you're just full of shite.
Golly,
So,
as just talk yourself with it beforehand. Oh no, I couldn't sit for that long. Aye, you could, mate. You're talking
you
shite,
easily
and you've
can.
done it. So what you talking about? Fuck you.
Aye. And it's not as if again, I'm probably talking from a biased fucking point of view, but it's not as if there's any long fucking boring. But you know what I mean?
No.
It's like a task to get through. You know what I mean? It's edited to the point that everything fucking means something. It's
Mhm.
not to say it's like the perfect movie, but fucking near enough is.
Aye, 100%. And again, I think we've touched on this before as well. I mean, if you go back to 2003, 23 years ago, and you see the level of special effects, CGI, makeup, costume, sound, you're
Mm.
very hard pushed to find anything comes near it in the last near quarter of a century, aren't you?
Oh, definitely. I mean, see the fact that it's this could have came out yesterday, and I'd still be like impressed with it. Like fuck, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I know we keep going back to fucking uh, Ant-Man Quantum fucking Mania, but
Aye, you do.
the CGI in this shite so that. Know what I mean? And you're like, how is that fucking possible?
Aye.
But it is.
Mate, the fucking CGI, well, there's no CGI, the practical effects in the Toxic Avenger, shite all your fucking Quantum Mania for me. You know what I mean? Just, I had a headache when I went to see that. Fucking sore head coming out of that. Just
Mhm.
too much going on, too busy, and scale shite and all that. But hey, I think Disney know that anyway. So
Mhm.
one of the cast members you mentioned there was John Rhys Davis, who we love, right? Wee Gimli. Know what I mean?
Mhm.
Obviously Salah and Indiana Jones as well. So John Rhys Davis actually suffered constant rashes from wearing the Gimli makeup. The makeup department gave him the opportunity to throw his Gimli mask into the fire on his last day of pickup photography. And people would have thought, nah, I'd have kept it. Did he fuck? He didn't hesitate for a moment. He grabbed it, flung it in the fire, and was laughing as it burned.
Cast it into the fires. He's fucking. Um, some more trivia here. The elephant, which is an elephant, but they call it elephant carcass, is the biggest prop ever built for a movie.
Oh,
So I was like, I thought that when we done Ben Hur, but obviously that's a stage, so to speak. So
aye.
the big elephant, it's the biggest fucking movie prop ever to be built.
Aye.
So
I always felt sorry for the big elephants, man. They're taking all the arrows, man. Fucking poor bastards. Wouldn't like one to
oh,
phone me,
big
but
spear, big spear right in the back of the calf there. It's like
aye.
a dose of cramp.
Know what it looked like, but see when you see it for the back and you see all the spears and that stuck in it, it just looks as if it's had acupuncture. You know what I mean? Fuck all to me. I'm an elephant. My skin is 3 meters fucking thick.
What's your
Um,
elephant's name? Tony Montana.
aye. It was also said that to get extras for the Battle of the Black Gate, a few hundred members of the New Zealand Army were brought in. They apparently were so enthusiastic during the battle scenes that they kept breaking the wooden swords and spears as they were given. Oh, fucking broke that. Davey, I need another wooden spear there. I get off excited.
I broke my prop.
Aye.
But talk about that,
Could
and
have.
honestly, the Black Gate, apparently that was a fucking desert that the New Zealand Army training and all that. So they
Oh,
actually had to do a sweep for bombs and mines before filming.
fuck's sake.
I
Didn't
know.
know
So
that.
I was fucking running along there like that. That's got what the fuck was that? Click. Bang.
Aye. Don't move, Shirley. Don't move, hen. Don't move. Don't take your foot if that's pressure sensitive. What is bang? Fuck you.
What a giggle.
Also, on the last day of shooting, it was Elijah Wood's final day of the filming. All the actors went through tearful goodbyes when they finished, but Elijah's was the most tearful. Peter Jackson kept doing take after take of Frodo saying, "There's room for a little more," clearly not wanting the experience to end. When he finally called cut and print, the room erupted with applause, and Jackson broke down crying himself, hugging Elijah and thanking him repeatedly at the climation of their epic film journey together. He was like a daddy figure to the guy, wasn't he? That's my
Aye.
boy!
Aye.
That's my boy! Ah! My hair!
Oh, I can imagine it. See people were making this, and you go, I've made a fucking belter." You're just like, I don't want it to stop.
That's what I say if I make a good fucking toasty. Oh, it's a belter. I've made a pure belter there. Oh, I'll never make that again. Don't know where to
I
eat it
don't
or
want to eat
frame
you.
it. Aye.
Oh, look at you, you golden brown bastard, you.
Oh. But aye, when you think about it, I don't know, in the entirety of the three movies, I don't know how long it would have probably took to shoot all of them if you put them back to back. Probably talking about a year, maybe more, of all the people together working so closely. And it must be a pure wrench to leave the people you're seeing every
Oh,
day. Because they would be like your pals. I mean, it shows the nude in it in pop culture. Like Billy Boyd and Elijah Wood and the other two, they're still together, still talking on podcasts, and they still keep in touch with Ian McKellen and all that.
mm. Was that? I think it was. I don't know if it was during COVID or just maybe after COVID, but they done a big Zoom call and they were all back in it. Know what I mean? You're
Aye,
like, hey, they're the crew, they're the crew.
aye, aye. Floor of a took. I know. I think Big Morton's the fucking most far removed man for it because he's just like that in real life, and he's a bit closed
Mm.
off and all that. But there's only one Aragon,
Yeah.
people.
Oh, well, here's the thing, apparently him and Carol Urban were bamming each other up,
Ooh.
and Carl Urban actually says that Viggo Mortensen was starting a goat farm, and so much so that it ended up on Australia News and all that shit.
Okay.
Uh, fucking. But if you, I never thought I would hear Billy Boyd singing, but the scene where Pippin actually sings came for a night out at karaoke, because one of the
That's
screenwriters was so impressed by Billy Boyd's voice. So when you're going to sing and you just make up the melody, son.
Aye. Aye, but you wrote it for him, didn't he? Or he wrote it himself, one of the two.
Uh,
But I was laughing there. I just read that half an hour before we started recording. But after a night at the karaoke, they decided that they were going to. What the fuck? Aye,
Imagine that.
aye.
We'll be together again. Like you.
On now, go. Walk out the door. Turn around now, 'cause you're no Frodo anymore. Fucking brilliant, man. Now
Oh,
that funny video meme, the kind of wizard at the fucking rave. Just
aye.
I want that to be so true. I want big fucking McKellen to be at the karaoke spinning the buzz, man. Fucking brilliant.
Oh, fucking hell, man. All the hobbits in
This
the fucking cubicle doing lines like, hey.
we got a booth, man. £20 a skull, we get one bottle of Ciroc. What? Hodge 20. What? One bottle? 20 quid a hit. What? Who get that? Where's we going? Fucking Berlinkies? That's fucking extortionate. What was I going to say? There was actually some, no underhand, but there was some fucking, there's some bad people behind the production of this movie as well, by the way. So unpleasant was Sir Peter Jackson's experience in dealing with Harvey Weinstein and Bob Weinstein when the film was being developed at Miramax that they shared credit at the end of the film and it appears over a pencil sketch of a man fighting with two oversized trolls. So that was fucking Peter Jackson's homage to they two cunts. It's like, aye, that's yours. You fucking fat Larry bastards. Leave your lasses alone. Get away from her. Liv Tyler says don't touch her there. It's inappropriate. It says also, after Harvey was indicted for sexual misconduct in 2018, Jackson retrospectively called him a real bully who ruled through mafia thuggery and who would have probably taken the project away from Jackson and given it to Quentin Tarantino. He also forbade Jackson from casting Myra Sorvino and Ashley Judd, who both later accused Weinstein of sexual assault. So there we go. There's a reason they didn't want them in the movie. I like a bit of
Aye.
Ashley Judd.
Apparently so did he. But
What? Big bully bastard.
um the Rohan army, there was actually a call to extras, but they all had to have experience riding horses, funnily enough, which meant there was a lot
Thanks
of
for that.
women actually were called in as extras and had to be disguised as men. So it wasn't just Ewan that was there
Mhm.
under guise, shall we say.
There we go. Don't fucking come at us, feminists. You know what I mean? We didn't fucking do the casting here. But it's good to see you're good at riding.
Hey! But
Horses. Horses. Calm down. Horses. All right. The last spoken line of the movie, well, I'm back, is also the last line of the book. There we go.
Aye, not bad that.
Aye,
Uh, Also, another thing, Peter Jackson didn't actually like the Army of the Dead,
I
but
know.
kept it in for the fans, which kind of has me curious how would I done it without the Army of the Dead.
No, I know. But did you see why he said he didn't like it?
No,
He thought it was a bit
unbelievable.
far-fetched and unbelievable. Aye. Do you remember the last fucking 10, 12 hours you've just done there, mate? You know what I mean? And that's a step too far.
Mm.
Aye. There we go. Andy Serkis and Elijah Wood were each given prop rings by Peter Jackson used in the movie. They both thought they had the only one. Imagine being
Oh,
at a party. Just the
I know.
10-year anniversary and all that. Look, Elijah, mate, just need to tell you before you find out it's been 10 years. I got it, you wee prick. Oh, is that right? Andy, hold on a minute. Fucking. Na, 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 na.
Oh, fuck's sake, man. And then mad fucking Ian McKellen walks in. He's got two fucking nipple rings, like, hey!
Aye, I think he would have been partial to that and not knowing what we know now about his fucking spare time activities.
Oh.
Aye, definitely. Henry Mortensen, the first orc that Aragorn is seen killing in the fields of Pelennor, is played by Viggo Mortensen's son. There you are.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Didn't didn't
Grab me
get
the film,
Boyan.
Daddy. Grab me
Uh,
this film,
well,
Daddy.
say that I know, apparently fucking Viggo Mortensen has killed each of the stuntmen about 50 times
Mm,
across all his films. So
it's,
he's a serial killer, that man.
aye, fucking sick of the sight of the boy. Um, quite a good thing that I picked up, which I really like, is King Theoden touching the spears of the soldiers before they charge into battle was totally Bernard Hill's idea. He just done it. He wasn't meant to do it. He just done it, and I was like, fucking yes, such a
Yeah.
day.
It's a ching ching, so to speak.
Aye,
But I was going to say something else, but I'll wait till we're actually right in discussion about things. But uh,
yeah,
but
aye. So another one, according to a magazine article, Sir Peter Jackson hated. Well, no, you've wrote that. I'm already dead. Sorry, I've already done that. That's
but
my other couple of trivias I've got there. You've already mentioned, like
but see this as a whole, mate. It's a very satisfying end to the trilogy. No, I mean, there's not a lot out there that lands the ending,
No,
and this definitely did. Well, for me anyway. I mean,
aye, definitely. There's still people out there that said that this. I don't know who there is, but I've read it. I can't give you any examples. There's people still out there that think that this could have been made into a one big blockbuster movie. No, no,
nah,
it just wouldn't have landed. You wouldn't have got it all, and you wouldn't have got the gravitas of the fucking situation. And there's so many subplots leading up to the final act. Fucking, I don't know what these people are talking about. Do you know what I mean?
nah, nah. That's a stretch. I mean, I could maybe hear that argument for the Hobbit films. It could have been one big long hour, like 3 hour film.
Mm,
But again, I don't know. Know what I mean?
yeah.
But just in the same, like there was the amount of stuff that had to be covered in this that was in the Hobbit. Know what I mean? So I can kind of see the argument there, but even then, even
Aye.
that's a bit of a push.
See over the trilogy, right? The Fellowship and the Two Towers and this one. We've kind of said for the last two that each film has had a kind of main player or somebody that you've gravitated towards more than the rest of them and all that. Who is it in this? If you've got one, who is it in this film for you?
I think it's fucking Sam. I think he's the main player, so to speak. Know what I mean? It's because the film kind of starts it that way. Know what I mean? It's Frodo and Sam and how
Mm-hmm.
he's the inspiration and all this stuff, and then there's the betrayal where he's been sent away and he comes back and he eventually gets
You
Frodo
raise
there.
me up.
You know what I mean? And then even at the end, it finishes with Sam. Know what I
Aye.
mean? So
Mm-hmm.
for that reason, I would say that.
Aye, I totally on board with that. Totally on board with that. For a personal point of view, just somebody that seemed to fucking pop in this movie for me was Theoden, King Theoden. I thought he had a
Mm,
lot more to say, a lot more to do, a lot more to act than he did in the second one because we've seen how he was fucking like cursed in the second one, had to come out his fog and all that sort of
yeah,
stuff. But in this one, he's very every time he talks, man, it just pure fills me with
yeah.
fucking
I'll fucking
pride
fight for you.
bursting. Aye, aye, yeah.
Aye, he's very
Good at
kingly,
that, isn't he?
isn't he?
Oh, aye.
Aye,
Like, great actor, man. A sad loss to the
yeah,
fucking the acting world, who's no longer with us,
yeah.
unfortunately. But he's brilliant.
Yeah.
But your Sam thing, mate, is
Yeah.
brilliant.
Even then, I know. Look, Gandalf's there too. Gandalf has got a big fucking bit to play. Know what I mean? But I've also got this thing I know, right? Obviously, I've still to read the books, but Gandalf, I think he's got foresight. I think he knows what's going to happen.
Mate, that you've went into my head there through the power of fucking whatever you done there and just spoke my words, right? He has, I've read the books, he has got foresight. And that's the arc. It's not an arc. Because it wouldn't make a very good movie, but if he's got the foresight and he knows what's going to happen and he knows how it's going to play out if they do the right things, why would you know fucking warn them? Which don't you say him? Calm down. It's alright. You know what I mean? And then it's backed up with half the fucking stuff he says at poignant times, which we'll probably get to. Do you know what I mean?
That's
But
it.
he's got the foresight. But maybe like Doctor Strange, there's a billion combinations and only one plays it, and he's got to hold the bus until he makes sure it's going to
That's
hold
it,
it.
aye.
You know what I mean?
Because it just hits it with fucking things. Like, even in like the Two Towers and all that, look for my coming in, and I'm going, and then he says to Aragorn, I know they'll need you before the end and all that stuff. Just that wee trinkets, like, here you big bastard.
I know. Oh, no. Come here. Fucking tell. What's that mean? Finish your sentence, big gun. Use your words.
So I
What am
tell
I
you
getting
now,
here? What am I getting here for? What's happening? Am I coming out or no? Right? What's behind that
I
door,
think
you big...
Gandalf could be Jesus.
Yes.
Because I mean, he's resurrected for a start.
Yes, isn't he? Gandalf the Grey. That's what they used to call me. I'm Gandalf the White. See when he does that and moves his staff from one side to the other?
No,
Like,
pure
oh!
fucking
Oh,
seduction.
I could be gay for you for 3 seconds doing that. The way you just move that
Yeah,
big
I'm telling you right now, I know,
shaft.
but I think he was banging wee fucking Pippin and Minas Tirith, but see when they're on that balcony together, I think they're just waiting for the drugs to hit the bloodstream, man. He's like that.
He comes right up the back of him, didn't he?
I see the bit with the
That was a bit Harvey Weinstein told him today, but just glide up behind him, put your hands on his shoulders, so he knows he's there.
oh fucking hell, man.
Yeah. Hold
Oh,
that rope.
subliminal messaging there. Subliminal
Mm.
messaging. Oh, but aye, fucking. I just back to fucking. It's a satisfying end to the trilogy. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of things that fucking. Well, there you go. We just finished the boys there, and I think it's kind of split with people. You know what I mean? Even well, fucking Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is the biggest one in it.
It
Fucking
was
everybody
both
was
of them.
up arms about it. But
Just hurry up and get this done. Game of Thrones, that was a fucking arc.
aye.
And by the way, all the cast and crew have fucking said it as well, so we're not the only ones. Even they said they were a bit disappointed in the end up, but that's another story for another day. So, moving in swiftly, mate, give us a couple of your best bits. Oh, there's
Well,
fucking millions, I know.
oh, it's definitely for me anyway, mate. It's definitely fucking when Rohan show up at Minas Tirith. Oh, telling you, man, fucking just even see the music as they come out of the hill and all that. It's like fucking obviously you've heard the Rohan song, so to speak, and it just seems like fucking like a doomed version of it. You know what I mean? You're up against it, and
Aye.
then obviously look, we've said already, fucking Big Bernie getting the troops up for it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, fucking, I'll fucking fight for you, man.
Aye. So, I was shouting myself till he started speaking, and you know that? Aye, I get that, Tam. Aye. I was kind of the
Aye.
same myself, you know.
No, we will run and we will live.
We're not going to die for these bastards. Come on, lads, let's go home.
Wait, and I've got a pure feeling. See, Rohan, they must look at the Gondor army like, so look at the fucking posh wanks, man. Know what I mean?
Aye, I
We've
know.
got a fort. Their capital's a fort. There's wood in our building. Look at that.
These cunts coming with their fucking shiny helmets. Fucking bastard. Never seen a fucking sword in its life, that. He's polished
Uh,
that. He's polished that before he's come out. Can't he
this
see
cunt.
what... What happened to Tam? Oh, I got done in by an orc. Tam was the best fighter here. I know, but the fucking gleam of the sun on that helmet fucking blinded him.
Oh,
He gets stuck.
aye. But as man, say that, man, it's pure. goosebump shit.
Aye.
I remember seeing being in the pictures, watching it, man, and fucking I was like, oh, this absolute cinema.
By the way, that's exactly what it is. Absolute cinema. It's on a scale. If you get a chance to go back and see the anniversary releases of these in the future, people, I implore you to go and
Oh,
do it. I can still feel the fucking the march. See the grunting and the marching and the sound of fucking footsteps and armour. I can still feel that. Remember how well I can't feel it. I can remember how it felt in the pictures going, oh, fucking yes, here we go. That's amazing, amazing. One of the favourite scenes for me, because like a lot of people, I hadn't read the books before I'd seen this. I really didn't even really. My basis of Lord of the Rings, where it was before it came out, was the cartoon movie, which I watched as a wee boy, and it was quite frightening actually. So I didn't know what to expect half the time. And one of the things I didn't expect in this one was the reforging of the sword. And
Mm.
when that happens, you get another lift. It's oh, here we go. It's fucking
Mm.
happening. We're good to go here. He is getting the fucking sword back. Get the
Yeah.
sword back together. That's brilliant, man.
Aye. It's like, oh, the king has his weapon.
That's it. That's it. It's fucking all bets are off now. He's got the sword, man. It's fucked.
Mm.
Game's a bogey. And another one for me was in the battle, the emergence of the army of the dead. Just that glow of coming out, and then again you see the pictures, it's fucking vast, and then it instantly turns to the fucking horror in the orcs' faces and eyes. It's as if they know their beat before they get fucking swing an axe. You know what I mean? You're
Mm.
like, wow, it's kicked off. Here we go. Because there's jaws of defeat, and they're fucking surrounded, and they're getting weird, weird, weird. And boom, here we go.
Mhm.
Brilliant, man.
So, so, there's a bit in the Battle of Minas Tirith, and it's obviously Gandalf's decided to take charge and fucking lead the army sort of thing. But see when he's riding his horse through the city and it rides it up the steps up onto the wall, and you just see the fucking orc army like that. Oh yeah, mate, this is fucking mammy daddy stuff.
Aye, it's great.
Uh,
It's
fucking
and that's what's brilliant about this trilogy, because even though we've watched it countless amount of times between us, you can watch this again, right, and still notice something that you've no noticed before. Because your eyes, you know what's happening here because you've seen it that many times, but if your eye wanders to the top right or top left or the bottom of the screen, you
yeah.
can see something happening that you didn't see before. And that's how big it is, man. And by the way,
So,
there's a million Easter eggs in these three films that I know fuck all about yet, because you know what I mean?
Aye.
It's amazing.
Another one for me, I know, mate, because I remember in the pictures and it was just creepy. It was good the way they done it. See when the Shelob is fucking stalking Frodo. Now this thing's it's a mammoth, but it's moving so quiet. Know what I mean? And that scene, like, it's creepy as fuck. Like he's being stopped. Know what I mean? And it's just
Aye,
oh shit.
aye, you're right. It's just so fucking stealthy for such a fucking thing. And then the screams of the wraiths
Mm.
is one of the best sound effects ever in fucking cinema, man. Because
Oh,
it fucking frightens you.
oh, definitely. I imagine you're out camping in the middle of nowhere and you hear that while you're lying in your tent at night.
Oh, no, see if I did hear that in that situation, I would just unzip my tent and go and go like that, me. Just fucking me, man. I'm ready for it. There's no way I'm getting out
No, mate, they'd stay away, mate, because they'd just see the tent falling up with shite.
here. Aye, true. Very, very true. Um,
Oh,
I put a funny thing in to touch on, and it's especially noticeable in the director's cut. And I've put down that Aragorn as a cock tease.
aye,
Yes, it doesn't quite ever let fucking Eowyn off the hook.
aye.
I mean, it never once goes like that. Look, Ken, I'm going out with somebody, right? I like
Mm.
you. Back off. Never says that. It just leaves her hanging all the time. Got a wee bit of hope. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Well, you're
Keeps
a cock teasing
keeps
bastard, you.
keeps showing his ankle every so often.
Aye, hiding that fucking necklace away so she doesn't see it. So she forgets about it. But it was just for a bit
Like,
of fun.
just washing himself out in public, like, what you doing?
Oh,
Uh,
didn't think Andy
filming
was
Diet
there,
Coke
sweetheart.
adverts in the fields, like,
Why
oh,
is everything Master Aragon do in slow motion? Ha! That's brilliant.
Harold. But,
Aye.
aye, aye.
When you
And, mate,
give
just,
a sorry.
as a whole, mate, see the attack on Minas Tirith, mate, it's just fucking banging. You know what I mean? It's just mega. Because it feels like it continues into the night and everything. Well, I think it does. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
they're battling a day and night. You know what I mean? It just sounds exhausting.
Aye. The other thing that riddled me with anxiety is the at Mount Doom. Is the ring going
Mm.
to get melted? Is it not going to get melted? Oh no, they're fighting at the edge of the fucking cliff.
Mm.
Bites his finger off and all that shit, and then it obviously ends with Smeagol falling into the fire with the ring.
Mm.
No sense or semblance of his impounding death. He's just fucking happy. He
Aye.
dies happy. You're like, that's fucking amazing, man. So good. And
Yeah,
it's so good as well because the sickness doesn't instantly leave Frodo when that melts. You know what I mean?
I know.
He's 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 fucked. He's poisoned by it for life, isn't he? As we find out anyway.
So, aye, that's it. Aye, because he's like, it's like after it's thing, mate, it's the realization it's away because he can't feel it anymore. You know what I mean? You're like, "Ah, fuck's sake.
Aye.
That's
But
dark,
I
that.
also remember it is dark, but I also remember it getting darker because in the end up, everybody has to realise the fact that listen, he's not going to be normal anywhere. He's got to go away.
Mm.
He's got the same fate as Bilbo. You know what I mean?
Aye.
He's going to die. He's a sick guy. You know what I mean? He can never be truly happy anymore. You know what I mean? You're
Yep.
like, oh fuck, man, that's deflating.
No. See, I was going to say there might have been something that was unnecessary in this film, and it technically was the big ending. Know what I mean? Everybody's happy and all that. Like you could maybe have shortened that down.
Mm,
Although you did get some good bits and all that, but aye, seeing you that, know what I mean? He has to go away because he's done. Know what I mean? He'll never be right. So
mm,
you're like that. Aye, you've kind of brought the tone of that down there.
aye,
I was happy there.
aye, but I know, and the the uplifting side to that story is the side of him and Sam because Sam's going to live a long,
Mm.
happy, children-filled, marrying his sweetheart, Shire life.
Nah.
He's always going to be upset for his best pal, but it kind of hits home towards the end about just what a fucking role Sam had in this succeeding because
Aye,
without him it wouldn't have, just wouldn't have. You know what I mean?
aye. But I'm going to say the other flip side to that. Sam is going to be like a soldier with PTSD. He's going to start drinking, and he'll just one day it's something. One of the Waynes is going to knock something else out, and he's just going to go, I fucking fought a spider. And they're like, what are you talking about, you mad bastard? And he's going to be dragged
Aye,
away to Hobbit Asylum, and he's going to be tied up the rest of his days. Because nobody knows in the Shire. No, he's just going to be
uh,
sitting in the pub one night like, I fucking destroyed the Ring of Power. I was like, shut up, Sam, you mad bastard.
uh. There's that mad rambling cunt in the corner again. Goes to his wife and Wayne's and everything, talking all that shite.
Aye. He's in here talking about stabbing a big spider and all that. It's the biggest spider you've ever seen. Oh, maybe it's the size of my horn. He says it's the size of a mountain. Philippa.
Aye,
And then the other two pricks. Pippin and that says we're riding a tree that could talk to them. The pair of junky bastards.
aye. One minute they're stealing fucking carrots the size of their arms, the next minute they're fucking riding tree guys. Aye, they bother, mate. Listen, don't give him any more of that fucking ale. It's had
Aye.
enough.
That's why Frodo left. Couldn't hang about with him anymore. Fucking
Aye. Speaking of the big spider, mate, see when it stabs Frodo and wraps him up in the silk and all that, that frightened me, man. I didn't like that. I was fucking, oh. Especially when
Oh,
it's only his face and then that fucking shite
aye.
comes out his mouth. You're like,
I
oh,
know that whole bit was a bit unset. Well, 'cause apparently I know Peter Jackson, see for the Shelob, it was all parts of spiders that frightened him through his life.
right.
The big creepy looking bastard thing that.
Mm,
It's screeching and all that and all, man.
aye. It's quite funny about the big spider thing. It's been done in three very prominent movies. It was done in fucking Harry Potter and all, and it was done in, obviously, It. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, aye, if you want to fucking resonate fear in your audience, get a big spider.
I don't like spiders. I don't trust the bastards. Because I'll give you an instance, right? See if you see a spider, it's up in a fucking corner of your room somewhere, or a corner of wherever you're sitting, and you go, "Oh, there's a spider," right? Now he's been there for fuck knows how long. You'll look away and you'll do something, and the next thing you'll look up and he's fucked off. That's not a trustworthy trait. Know what I
No, it's
mean?
no. It's no.
So,
Oh, right, see last week, right? Washed out the bin room at my bit, and do you know you've got the fucking blue lights that zap the flies and all that
aye,
shit. So if you get into my bin room, obviously there's one there, but it's off, but the switch is done. So I never hose it just in case it's still fucking live. You know what I mean? But I decided to get as close as I could to it last week and get the fucking webs out for and about it. And do you want to see the fucking mass exodus of fucking crawly things, man? Just went the fucking white wall turned black. I was like, oh, I have a house. Back with you, I say. Back. Oh, it was disgusting, man. I'll need to get a
but
brush and turn that switch off so I can fucking hose the thing. Pain in
aye,
nothing.
oh, that's class, man.
Apart from that, spiders
That's
don't bother
spiders.
me, generally.
I don't know. Uh, Final one for me, mate,
Mm-hmm.
and I would say it's the emergency that the army. I can't remember, is it Kof Morgul or something?
Right,
See
aye,
when
aye,
they're going
aye.
up with the secret stairs and all that, and the emergency that army and all that. Obviously, you've got the Witch King and all that, and it was just fucking. This is dark.
Aye,
This is
that is
doom.
dark. That is. And it looks fucking roasting in there, I know. Fucking sweaty Betty. But I still to this day really, I've read it and I've mentioned it, but I still really to this day find myself surprised that, who are they guys? What army's that? Where do they come from? Because
Yeah.
they're all like Persian looking and all that kind of stuff, but they're obviously baddies and they're on board for the fucking fight. But it doesn't really matter. It just shows you the vastness and the fucking reach that they've got. It's smashing.
Yep.
Last thing I'll mention is one of my favourite things. It's not a big scene, by any manner of means, but it's a poignant one in the lore of the film. It's when Saruman gets fucking done in,
Mm.
falls off his twin tower, which was so fucking prominent in the second instalment.
Uh,
You know what I mean? And he just gets fucking arrowed and falls down. See that fall? The camera goes with him and he's rolling. Brilliant. It's fucking great.
I know. Because that was always a thing I know. So obviously that's the extended part on it. It's a deleted scene technically, but see when you were in the pictures and all that, and it's just like the Sarum man thing. Just there was no.
Disappeared.
It was just there was no ending to it. Know what I mean? It was just like, all
Aye.
right, well, I suppose,
Aye.
but.
Where's that creepy bastard?
But I don't think Christopher Lee was at all happy that happened anyway. But
No. No, he wasn't happy with being cut and all, apparently. So, what an actor. What a fucking guy. What a part he played and all. It doesn't everything we've ever seen him in, and everything he's ever done, for fuck's sake. We done the deep dive on him, didn't we? He knew a lot of things and visited a
well,
lot of places and read a lot of books and knows a lot of people.
aye,
He's a fucking
because
good guy.
apparently I know, soon though filming this thing and Wormtongue
I should his
stabs him in
Christmas
the
album,
back.
had you?
Aye, joy to the world. It's fucking heavy metal, by the way.
Shite. I thought you were talking
Uh,
utter shite. Like, see if he gets me to look for this and he's fucking weighing me up, I'll be raging. But lo and behold, there it was. Fucking hell, man. The big one.
aye, but apart, well, I've seen it the same when they were filming the bit where Wormtongue stabs him in the back and all that. Peter Jackson's like, no, see when you get stabbed, you need to make a noise. You need to go, oh, and apparently Christopher Lee took him to say, he's like, Peter, have you ever stabbed a man? It's like, what? He goes, it's not so much it's a, oh, you've had the wind taken at you. And I was like, Christopher Lee has killed.
Aye. And if you're Peter Jackson, if you're fucking MD, you're like that. We'll go with that, Chris. For him, mate. Aye, he's fucking right. You don't, but well,
You know.
I've only been fucking stabbed in the shoulder, but I've never seen MD actually getting fucking plugged proper. Do you know what I mean? I'd imagine you don't go, ah, just go like, oh. It's where a gulp in it because you do, suppose, lose your breath. But I'll leave the favourite scenes there. There is so
Oh,
much more, people.
there's a bevy of scenes there.
I think some of the ones we're going to touch on are allied and attached to the quotes we're going to say, aren't they, son? So, if you will, Christopher, bequeath us with some of your favourite quotations.
Well, right for the off. Jennifer, bring wood and oil.
Yes! Da, 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 da. Say the thing. Everybody, say that. Yes! Da, 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 da.
Oh, fucking
Fantastic.
class, man.
Aye, brilliant. Aye, because I've got one of his lines as well, and it's, "Can you sing, Master Hobbit?"
Come sing me a song. Lammy, Gimli, and Legolas. Gimli, I never thought I'd die fighting side by side with an elf. Legolas, what about side by side with a friend? Me, Gimli. Hey, I could do that.
Brilliant. That's their arc, innit? Throughout this film.
Aye.
The clans fucking hate one another. When you watch The Hobbit, you'll find out why. But they just, aye, at the end, they're, you're my fucking homie, mate. You're mine and all, me, man. Fucking brilliant. Absolutely great. Wee Gimli and all. The dwarfs that go swimming with little hairy women. Fucking great.
Oh. Oh. One with Pippin and Gandalf. I didn't think it would end this way. Gandalf, end. No, the journey doesn't end here. Death is just another path, one that we all must take. The grey rain curtain of this world rolls back and it all turns to silver glass. And then you see it. Pippin, what Gandalf, what, see what? The white shields and beyond. A far green country under a swift sunrise. Well, that isn't so bad. No, it isn't. No, I mean, because I think they're going to die.
Aye. It's basically saying, don't worry, it's just another fucking death's your path to heaven, innit? You know what I mean? It's class, but said a lot better than fucking any of us could do it. Amazing. Gandalf and all, which alludes to the foresight thing we were talking about, when he says, things are now in motion that cannot be undone. So there's nothing could change what's going to happen going forward. Because I know, mate, I know. Seen it?
One for Aragorn, and it's at the end. My friends, you bow to no one. They're like, oh,
Great, innit? That's the one
my
time in the
chest.
whole fuck. It's one of the most green screeny bits as well, but it doesn't fucking matter by that time. It's just great. Theoden and Rohan will answer. Yeah.
Aye, one for Faden again there. Emir, take your hero down the left flank. Gamlin, follow the king's banner down the centre. Gribbled, take your company right. And after you pass the wall, forth and fear no darkness. Arise, arise, riders of Theoden. Spear shall be shaken, shield shall be splintered. A sword day, a red day, ere the sun rises. Right now!
I want to fight for him now. I'm going to Sucky Hall Street to find a fucking weak person and batter his fucking melting. Theoden as well. All men are born to die. We know it. We carry it with us always. If your day be today, so be it. Mine will be tomorrow. Or mine today and yours tomorrow. It matters not. What matters is that you know in your hearts that today you are that kingdom united.
Uh-huh. One with Pippin and Gandalf again. It's just the way Billy Boyd says it. Is there any hope, Gandalf, for Frodo and Sam?
You sounded real like him there, man. Just fucking. I could have shut my eyes and thought I was on a pod with Billy Boyd there. That was fucking great. Do it again.
Obviously, man, Gandalf, he just goes, there never was much hope. Just a fool's hope.
Oh, so I'm here for fuck all then, you big prick. Cheers, mate.
Just
That's
call me a
brilliant.
fucking idiot.
Could have talked me that in Farmer Hingme's field where I had a half a carrot in my hand, you bastard.
But he says that just a fool's hope. It's because Mindy called him full of a took. And you're like that. Oh.
Right, but you're my pal. Me and you have got together. Me and you have come together here. Did I seen that? Gandalf, I will not say do not weep, for not all tears are evil. That's right, big man.
Mhm.
Not all tears are evil. And then when he's trying to
Again,
talk down Faramir and all, man, he's like, your father loves you, Faramir. You will see it before the end.
again, that's what I'm talking about. See
That's
all that
right.
shit? I'm going, oh, you're a crafty bastard, Gandalf.
Don't be wrong. I would much rather see it if I was lying in a pile of sticks fucking burning to death, but there you go.
Yeah, I know. Any of you smell kerosene?
Wooden oil, I smell. I smell wooden oil.
Uh, One face, Sam. You go ahead and eat that, Mr. Frodo. I've rationed it. There should be enough. Enough for what? The journey home. What?
Hope! There is hope! That's alright, they get a lift, man, they don't need it. I don't think there's any fucking eating on the Eagles right enough. They
Oh.
ordered the in-flight fucking meal. Gimli, just as about to set off. Certainty of death, small chance of success. What are we waiting for? Yes, wee man.
Another, another one for Pippin. The salted pork is particularly good. Man, Gimli. Salted pork.
I know. Oh, you need to do the voiceover for the next game or cartoon that comes out. You can be fucking Pippin, no bother, by the way.
Oh.
The Witch King and Elwyn. You fool! No man can kill me. Die now! And then she takes the fucking helmet off, goes, I am no man! Stab in the face!
Have it thee.
I know. Have thee. That's brilliant. See his death and all, the way he fucking crumples up, and that's excellent. Absolutely excellent.
Yep. And
That must have been
the
what the
last
people
one
felt
for
like
me.
in that wee fucking shuttle that went down to the Titanic. God rest you.
Oh. Yeah, but last one for me, and I thought we'd have said it, but no. The beacons are lit.
I love a fucking horn. I love a horn. My last one for me is going to be for our Sam, hero of the day. I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you! Fucks him right up onto his back. Oh, fucking strength that you guys got having just ate mouldy bread for fucking 9 years.
Oh no, man. Oh, it's too good. It's too good.
Do you think?
Aye. No, so I guess harking back to that scene, see where Aragorn says you bow to no one.
Uh-huh.
And I was like kind of like I get the Frodo and Sam one, but Pippin and Merry
Uh-huh.
were actually influential in a lot of shit and all, know what I mean? So
Aye,
I was
inadvertently,
like,
aye.
aye, it's
They're
there's
showing, they're showing the two towers, obviously,
aye.
because of the three people. I keep forgetting what they're actually called. But aye, with that, and then the orcs when they get taken away for the Orcs after the Fellowship and they leave the clues and all that kind of stuff. And
Yep.
Aragorn just shows that he's the best tracker in any world, man, by looking at mud. They were here. They crawled. There was many. What the fuck you seen? I'm no pa.
There was an orgy. What?
Aye, leave a note. You know all of that, but you don't know they're in that pile and smouldering fucking mountain of carcasses. You know what I mean? We left none alive.
Nah, but as man, it's fucking again, mate. Like I say, I think I wait to see this about fucking 3 or 4 times, man. Could not get enough yet. Just it's a mad fucking epic. Know what I mean? Just finished
That's it.
everything off perfectly.
Probably the kind of the Ben Hur of our time. You know what I mean?
Mm.
When cinema was an event, this definitely was as a whole trilogy, but as a standalone film and to wrap up the story, it was flawless. And that's why I'm giving
Mm.
it another 10 out of 10.
Oh, aye. 10 out of 10 for me, I know. Know what I mean? Fucking even the fucking game that came with it. Know what I mean? Because that's another thing. See, all the games that came with these, superb.
Aye.
It was a happening. It was a thing. Know
Tell
what I
you,
mean?
we discussed in ad nauseum how good the Two Tower game was on the PS2.
Mm.
Probably the pinnacle out of the three, obviously, just in my opinion, much like the films. Do you know what I mean? But they're all smashing.
Mm.
But aye, PS2 never had it so good, man. Best console on the planet Earth, bar none.
Uh, oh, aye, definitely, definitely. And again, these came out the same time the Harry Potters were out as well. And I mean, I wait to see the first 3 Harry Potters, but see after let's see these, I went, this is more my thing. Know what I mean?
Aye.
It's I mean, because there's a fair bit of fucking, shall we
And
say, gore and violence
that's
with
it, there's
fucking,
jeopardy.
yeah,
hmm
it's
Consequence,
what,
and nobody's off the table with regards to, like, he can't die. You know what I mean?
mm,
All right, we're main three and then the hobbits and Gandalf.
mm,
Gandalf does die and come back, obviously, but you talk about what, Boromir and, for just an
Aiden,
example, he's,
yeah.
aye, they all get done in. You know what I mean? You're like, oh no, my hair. Oh,
Aye. And you know what I mean? When they're catapulting the severed heads back into the city and all that, know what I mean? You're going, oh, that's a bit graphic, that.
I know, but it's fucking so good. That would be something that you could probably that probably Genghis Khan would do back in the day. We'll frighten the
Mm,
shite out of them before they get murdered. You know what I mean? So we'll
aye.
take that extra 25% after fucking gusto. Oh,
Mm,
that was another thing I meant to say as well. We talked about the scale of this movie, right? And aye, a lot of CGI for the vast amount of extras still looks great. See when the catapults launch fucking Hoth was,
aye.
it's brilliant, man. Because the way they just land, there's none of that pishy land and roll pish. They just thud into the
Mm,
earth, man. Taking
is it?
fucking 300 rocks with them, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
great.
See, there's another thing I forgot to mention, all, but see, like the invasion of Osgiliath and all that,
Mm.
like just the sheer amount of orcs that were coming in, and the fucking just there's no chance of winning that fight and all that. And again, it's that guy lying there dying, and the orc just stabs him, and you're just going, this is taking a turn.
Aye, that's great. It's absolutely great. And again, I'm sitting here, I've just no long watched it a few days ago, and I'm excited about putting it back on. You know what I mean?
I know
Which is
I'm going to watch it again.
probably a bit of a detriment to what we've got on hand at the moment. But by the way, I don't make no apologies for it at all. It's fucking great. We love it. There's millions of people like us that love it and all. If you don't, that's fair enough. It's you obviously like fucking green fried tomatoes and the vagina monologues or something. I don't give a fuck what you like, but it's so good. It's just so good.
That's it. It's the amount of times I've watched it, and the amount of times I'll watch it again is fucking um, unbelievable fucking scale. Know what I mean?
Aye,
So
exactly. So before we go into pick viewer's choice, mate, I'll just ask you a quick question about the lore as a whole, right? We've talked in nauseam about fucking the Hobbit trilogy. you're no the biggest fan. You like it, but you're not the biggest fan. I really like it. We've now got upcoming the Smeagol story, haven't we?
Aye.
What you think?
Again, I don't know if there's much point telling that story, you know what I mean? And but hey, I'll probably watch it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's why I was more fucking disappointed with the Rings of Power thing. That it just they decided to go a fucking just in a weird direction with it. You know what I mean? And just fuck things.
Let's say it like it is. They've fucking butchered it.
No,
They've butchered it. There is obviously, as you might not be surprised to know, people, there is a national trust and official organisation of the Tolkien Society. That's the
no,
wrong name I've gave it, right? But it's basically up there, and you need to be an elite level cunt to be in it. And every
yep,
single one of them, including his family, have come out and slated that series. So much so I've not even watched it because I'll anger myself. You know what I mean?
aye,
It's as if they've went out their way to make every single factual thing written down on a bit of paper different, and
yep,
I'm not on board for that at all. Because I listen, I'm not an old fart that I don't think you can tweak and change and maybe do things you think are for the better or something, but you can't rip up the playbook and put your own take on it with other people's names. It's just fucking not on, man.
no, no, that's it. I don't. They'll instead of keeping with some of the source material and all that and staying true to things and all that, they've it feels like they've put their own politics into it in places.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's went against wholesale character fucking formations and everything and like things that happen. Like apparently there's like major characters that are part of this section of the story and they're not even in it. You know what I mean? And
That
it's like, you know what I mean? So, but again, like you, I'll not be watching it because you know what I mean? Don't want to sit there and waste fucking time. You know what I mean?
aye. It kind of came out, it's coincided the exact same release time as House of Dragons, which is all right actually. If you get into it, it's pretty good, and I'm looking forward to the next series of that. But again, they're fucking that up because they're leaving it too long between series, so you're can
Aye.
losing interest a wee bit, and then I think it's coming out next year. Maybe if we're lucky, it's going to come out that series. I don't even think it started fucking production yet, but then
Yeah.
you need to go back and watch the second one again. You forgot fucking all about it, and so
Who's
I
he?
totally see why I know I totally see why you get puffed out with watching series of things, and I don't as much as you, but on the basis of fucking keep them
Mm.
condensed. Don't leave us 2 or 3 years between
Yeah.
fucking ones. You know what I mean?
It's more that and all. It's like, see, I know they've got quotas to film and all that if it has to be 8 episodes or 12 episodes or fucking blah, blah, blah. But see the fact there's such a thing as a filler episode, that just proves to me that there's not enough there for them to fucking go with.
Exactly.
Know what I mean?
Aye, dilution. That's exactly what it is, and that's why I think The Mandalorian worked as a movie. 100%. I'm not saying it's the greatest thing in the fucking planet Earth, but it was a good movie to go and watch, and I think you'll enjoy it because you'll take it like it is, like me. You'll
Mm.
realise this isn't fuck all to do with Star Wars. It's just
Yeah.
that makeup. You know what I mean? The Mandalorian's its
Mm.
own thing, as far as I'm concerned. But
Yeah.
there we go, folks. What do you think about this movie? Is this in your wheelhouse? Is it a 10 out of 10 for you? Is it the best of the trilogy, or do you like another one better? Do you like The Hobbit better? Are you looking forward to seeing the Smeagol movie, or the Smeagol trilogy, or the Smeagol duology? We don't know yet what that's going to be because I've seen fucking 3 different reports what it's going to be. But
Aye.
we'll cross the bridges when it comes to it. But I enjoyed that, mate. That was good.
Aye. Aye. It's always good to talk Lord of the Rings. Get that old geek feeling back.
Aye. And it's always good to use it in our daily workplace. You know what I mean? As we always do with that and Star Wars and another fucking 100 million movies that we love so dearly. But there you go, folks. That was episode 14, series 7. We now embark on our next episode, and it's going to be, don't know what it's going to be because it's movie
Mm.
bingo time, Chris. You need to pick between the numbers of 1 and 14 of the Facebook group members' pages and their suggestions. So 1 and 14, we fortnight there.
Let's
Fire on.
let's go for number 8.
Number 8 is a suggestion by my mother, and
Mm.
she asked us if we could do a little review of The Shawshank Redemption, because it's one of her favourite movies.
There you go. Andy Dufresne was raped that day.
Oh,
Oh.
can't wait. Again, a film I think I've never seen anybody say a bad thing about. It's brilliant. It's an epic.
Uh,
It's a classic. And my mummy suggested that. Says, Anne Marie Hen, that's a belter.
that's it. Oh, it's fucking. I think it's number 1 on the IMDb. I'm positive it is. So
Oh, really?
I'm sure it's number 1. So
Oh,
there you
there we
go.
go.
That just adds credence to your comment there.
Aye, there we go. So there we go, folks. That's going to be episode 15 of Series 7. We'll do that hopefully next week. We'll record that and we'll get this one out to you. Hopefully it'll be Friday morning when you're listening to us for this one as well. Once again, a big shout out to all our homies across the podding land, Project Football, Seismic, and others. Kind of fell away from mainstream pod listening and getting back into music at my work, but
Uh,
and obviously because the stuff that's going on now in and around Ibrox and the World Cup, been listening to a lot of football stuff as well and watching a lot of football. But there we go, folks. As of today, it is Monday as we record this. My Waynes are in school. It's coming up for a wee bit 11:30. I'm going to go and make myself a little brunch, go for a sunbed and a wee drive and see what's happening. Because I couldn't drive yesterday. I had to take my Waynes a wee adventure on a bus, a train, and an Uber. Because I didn't trust myself in the motor there because we were up to fucking stupid o'clock watching the Scotland.
oh yes, oh yes. Walking home in the morning when the sunlight was out. I would like to
I thought,
say
aye,
it's a rare occasion, but that would be a lie.
aye, I know. See, when I seen the light creeping through the curtains just as I turned the telly off, I was like, oh no, let me please fall straight asleep. I'm glad I did. Little did I know it was going to be for under 3 hours, but when my
Oh,
two
I fuck
boys
that
woke me up,
noise.
shaking me, wanting fed and all that. It's like, that, I need to feed yous. Is that a thing? Aye, need to feed Waynes? Fucking hell, man. Before I knew it, I was up putting washings in and cleaning and doing just soldiered on.
Aye. Oh, the
Almost
bits
had a
and
heart
bobs
attack
of the
yesterday,
world.
man. My fucking chest was all tight. Like, it feels as if I've smoked 10 cigars. Load of fags since February. So, must have
It's
just been the
amazing
fear.
what a lack of sleep does, isn't it?
Aye, elite level fear. I've done nothing right. Fuck's sake.
Oh.
Well, you don't know, you've
Well,
no, because I wake up in the morning and I've deleted all my text messages and all that. I could be
mm.
sending so much shite to MD, and I wouldn't know about it till I was put up for it. I think that's what gives me the fear.
What's the meaning of this ankle picture? I beg your pardon?
Aye, fucking mental.
Uh,
What are you up to today, mate? Anything exciting? Have you got any plans for your days off?
nah, I don't think so. I'm going to shave my head, wash my naked body, and just see where the world takes me. You know what I mean? I need that. I'll get a text message about going to the pub for some fucking reason, but I don't know if I'll be doing that because I've got Manchester next week and all, so I might be abstaining. Plus
Aye,
that going to the pub for the Scotland game and all that, and that 12-hour shift and all that, you can feel a bit of your your soul has been chipped away.
aye.
My
I'm,
life
s- I'm,
force.
s- I'm saying we're going to be recording next week. Or, well, no, I'm away, mate. I'm in caravan with the
Uh,
boys next week. So, folks, we'll get this out to you as soon as we'll figure something out.
uh,
Don't worry. We always do that. You know what I mean? But
like, you're
that's
gonna miss
us.
the Shawshank. That's it.
No.
No,
Never need an excuse to watch that anyway. So there we go, folks. Thanks very much for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. And keep up with us and keep doing the Facebook group page thing. Do you want to see what some people have been watching just before we go?
aye, go. Let's hear
Seeing
the
as I was
pupil pleasures there.
a
I mean,
fucking
because you can
idiot and never.
listen. I mean, you can listen to us in the morning, and then you can watch Scotland at night. There you go. There's your Friday sorted.
Or like that one, you can watch Scotland in the fucking very early morning. Jesus Christ. So Louise has been watching Young Sheldon, Celebrity Gogglebox, Instadocs, which is Alec Murdoch, Unconvicted Alien. Oh. And then that
Hmm?
Office Romance, which all the birds are watching now because it's him at a fucking Ted Lasso getting off with J-Lo. doesn't appeal to me, but there we go. Ian McTavish has been watching NCIS Origins Season 2, MasterChef, Will Trent, and Michael, which again we watched last night. The boys fucking love it. Who else? Dan Pryor, how you doing, Daz? He's been watching the World Cup like us, Chicago Fire, Law and Order, and True Crime Channel. Don't know there was a channel, but there we go. Nicola Ball, whose book I've just bought, Went to School with Nicola. She's a psychotherapist, wrote a good book on narcissism that I've just arrived, so that's my holiday reading to cheer myself up, that I mean. But she's
all right.
she's the lady that's responsible for Bridge over Madden County. Remember? That banger we done. She's been watching, like me, the Dutton Ranch, and she says, I'm so glad to have Rip and Beth back. So am I. They're brilliant. And she's also watched a series called Tiptoe on Channel 4. I think that's the governor, Walking Dead.
Oh, aye.
His neighbour's
Aye.
Alan Cubbin, who's gay, and
Aye.
they don't like one another.
Yep. Aye.
She's got a good write-up. That sounds very Channel 4. And Brian Russell, he's been watching the football. Tiptoe as well. New Girl, Series 1. The Mandalorian, and Bad Boy Bobby. What's that?
Don't know.
It tells her that.
Doesn't ring a bell.
But there we go. I always enjoy reading back what the people have been watching because everybody's different and all like different things, and it gives you some ideas.
It does. Inspires, sir.
It inspires me to never watch fucking the Bridges over Madison County ever again in my fucking life. But there we go.
No, one day I'm gonna wear a house coat and fucking watch that by candlelight with a fucking a rosé wine or something. Just see if it takes me.
I like my rosé wine. You shut your face. I like a rosé wine. But there we go, folks. That's us. See you again when we see you again, and thank you ever so much for tuning in and listening. Alrighty, catch you later.
Yes. Till next time. Cheery bye. Is there any hope, Gandalf?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.